Uh-huh. Just talking about this salon, yes. Uh-huh. That he canceled all the debts for which the body of the debtor had been pledged as security. Yeah. You know, every time that you can arrest somebody for not paying their fees and fines, yes, you're really pledging their body as security that they will pay the fines and fees. Yes. Now, I know that if you changed the interest rate on any of those court fines and fees, yeah, you're really just putting people in jail so as to enrich yourself at their suffering. Yes. Now, I'm going to want to know all the jails, yes, since the United States began, as well as the prisons. Oh, and all of the closed locations where we no longer use a prison or a jail. Yes, because I thought I'd fix the place up for those that are in law enforcement. I'd kind of recondition the oldest prisons in the United States, 20 miles down. Yes. And the actual employees that work there, Alcatraz. Yes. Because the thought was you didn't need to be in a new prison. You could just be in the old prisons that we had closed. Oh. Now, for all of you that consolidated the prisons over there on the east side of the state, yes, the women's prison at Medical Lake, yes. I found out this morning, yes, that the government is now going around to vacant buildings, and if you don't fix them up or do something with them, you get put on a list. Now, I dislike lists. Lists. Yes. Could you give me the building code inspectors and their oaths of office in every state of the United States, in every county, in every city? Yes. Because I had emailed the oath of office of those that are building inspectors. Yes. In California? Yeah. Now, I would think that there's some sort of oath necessary to put a private citizen's personal property on a list. Yeah. Or you got to fix up the dilapidated place. But I found out that cities and counties and possibly tribal reservations, yes, as well as the states were liquidating their unused buildings, yes. And in some ways, they were enriching themselves at the expense of the taxpayer. So I just want to know every building that you have sold as a state, county, city, or reservation, yes, to every individual for the last 30 years, yes, where the citizens didn't realize that you were using the taxpayer funds to build the building, and then you no longer needed it, yes, so somebody in your family bought it. Now, for all of those that are getting put on a list where they are obligated to fix the place up, yeah, and they kind of send you a little letter. Well, hello, this is the city of Seattle. We notice that your vacant building, yes, is a little run down. And as a sworn oath of office, you are obligated to fix the place up and either sell it, yes, or lease it out. Yes, because we cannot have any dilapidated properties in our city limits, yes, or in the county. Pooh. Now, I'm going to need to know the last 30 years of every structure built using taxpayer funds. Yes. And then for all of those that said, well, we're not going to let them sue us. I'm going to make a charity to pay off all the fees and fines of every court that I'm going to sue. Yes. Every police department that I'm going to sue. And then when I sue you, I'm going to get back all my money that paid off all the fees and fines. Yes. And then you won't have that monthly income right now to support your judicial system. Now, you won't fire each other. Yes. You won't censure each other. Yes. You won't enforce the laws. Yes. So the thought is if I pay off all the fees and fines throughout the whole United States as a charitable deduction to my own personal income tax, and then I sue you right afterwards, you can't say we don't have the money and you can't bankrupt yourselves. Oh. Now, the thought was that I wanted to cut the fat. I mean, cut the fucking fat of these judicial systems that like to enslave people for their whole lives. Yes, without any civil rights.